The prisoner pretends to be there, pulling up his trouser legs. Then when the guards are not looking, grabbing a small worm from the ground and put it in his pocket. Then, as he goes to work, he clips out a piece of red-hot iron, watching carefully around, making sure no one is looking. The prisoner throws the worm onto the iron. The worm is instantly turned into a charcoal briquette. The prisoner then picks up the piece of iron, pouring the charcoal on the table. He twists it into a froth in his hand. Then, after the warden has left, the prisoner slipped over to the warden's large teapot and quietly sprinkled the carbon froth into the tea. Then, under the pretext of having to pee, "I need to pee," he rushed to the toilet. He is about to steal the warden's key to escape. At that moment, the warden was finishing his lecture to the prisoners. He returned to the table and drank from the teapot. Within half an hour, the warden was holding his hand over his stomach. He rushed into the toilet in a hurry, unbuckled his belt and went to have a diarrhea. At that moment, Jack slipped out of the other toilet, pulls out the small soap he has prepared. He pressed the key to the infirmary onto the soap to create a model. Then he quietly got up and moved to the next toilet. He made a deliberate noise as he opened the door after using the toilet, then calmly returned to the room, surreptitiously made a replica of the infirmary key from the model. However, in order to break out of prison, Jack also had to get his hands on these 2 bottles of medicine from the infirmary, Pietrel and Panditine, and according to his teammates' information, if he took the 2 pills together, he would experience false death symptoms of cardiac arrest, waiting for the medical team to pick him up and take him away. He'd have an easy escape from prison. But as Jack looks for an opportunity to get close to the infirmary, a cellmate in the same cell block, to get his sentence reduced, suddenly tells the warden about Jack's soap theft. The warden, Jack had tried to break out of prison more than once or twice. He stole soap. He definitely had bad intentions. Faced with the warden's questioning, Jack is sitting there thinking how he could get away with it. Another cellmate suddenly explained to the warden, "When I was washing my face last night, I dropped the soap in the gutter. If you don't believe me, I'll take you up to the gutter to find it." The warden said, "You were arguing over a bar of soap. I think you've all had too much to eat and too much to enjoy. I'll punish all 3 of you. Don't eat tomorrow." The warden went back to his office. He always felt that Jack and the others, each one of them had an ulterior motive. He thought that the first step to escape from the prison was to be able to open the cell door. So the warden hurriedly grabbed the key from his desk and took a closer look and found that the key to the infirmary, there was something unknown stuck to it. Then he got close enough to smell it. Oops. Why does this smell? It's so similar to soap. To prove his suspicion, the warden hurriedly got up and took his own soap and smelled it. He was sure they smelt the same, but he couldn't figure out what Jack needed the infirmary key for. So he deliberately sent Jack to clean the infirmary, ready to catch Jack in the act when he did it again.